you tired of doing work for free? Do you feel like insurance companies are walking all over you? Did you know that roofing claims are typically paid out at $2,500 less than what they should be? Are you eating that cost? My name's John Dye, and at Art of the Supplement, we teach contractors exactly what they need to know to get paid right on roofing restoration projects. We've taught over 400 roofing professionals how to succeed with insurance claims, and now we're heading to your area to help you win through our full-day training course, the Art of the Supplement Boot Camp. Through this in-depth training, you'll learn the entire claims process from start to finish, the right way to document your claims so you get paid faster, the 5 items nearly every contractor misses and how to get paid for them, and much, much more. Space at these events is extremely limited, and this will absolutely sell out. Don't miss out on this opportunity to learn everything you need to know to get paid what you're worth. Click the link below right now to reserve your tickets.
Good afternoon, everyone. Lead meteorologist John Schuchat here for the first time in a while. Big shout out and thanks to Heather for covering me the past couple of months. And if you notice right away, I've been kind of busy behind the scenes here, changing up the graphics. I've been doing all the content for the 2020 hail forecast. And so I've been pretty busy, unable to do videos, but we're here now. Thanks to Merlin Law Group, thanks to C3 Group for sponsoring our videos. As always, also thanks to Balance Claims, who've recently become a sponsor of ours as well. And I believe in the description below you can check out the Art of Supplement Boot Camp. I believe there's a discount code there in the description below, so go check that out as well if you're interested in what they have to offer. So before we get into the forecast for today, we got some upcoming events here. The Highway to Hail forecast, the 2020 forecast, the thing that I've been working on the past couple months. We still have a couple locations left, so we've burned through a good chunk of the Midwest, and now we're heading into Chicago. That is going to be tomorrow, actually, and then we have Minneapolis and finally Pittsburgh on March 10th. Pennsylvania had a pretty good hail year last year, so you want to see what are they going to have for this year, and some pretty interesting stuff for Chicago and Minneapolis. And just an update, on March 12th, we're going to be doing a live video for finally the forecast, 2020 forecast for everyone here on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever social media you watch us on. So make sure you don't miss that as well. So weather headlines. That's right. I got the new stuff going on here. So this is new. Weather headlines. So biggest thing, we're introducing new graphics. Again, it's going to take me a minute even to kind of get used to the flow of everything. The whole point of them is designed for an easier understanding and a cleaner look overall. You'll see there's going to be some big changes in a second here. Overall, hail's possible today across Tennessee and into Texas. Might even flirt with the Dallas area a little bit. Likely going to be south and east of them, if anything. Big focus looks like into western and middle Tennessee. And then finally, it looks like severe weather is possible all this week across the deep south all the way into Thursday. So we'll be looking into that as well. So hail forecast, this is for today. And things are going to be looking a little different here. Bring it up. We see the different hail sizes possible. Got a little bit of hatching going on, and this is different. This is new. No more numbers. I've gotten rid of all the percentages. I've heard you guys' complaints over the past couple years. It can be a little confusing, a little hard to understand, so we've made it much simpler. We're going into size potential. That's going to be unchanged from before. So we got that yellow, orange, red, purple, exactly the same as what the hail trace maps look like. And then we also have risk level, and that is new. So that's going to be each little hail trace logos here. The different colors indicate your level of risk for that city. For example, Dallas today, very low risk. Looks like in the far southeastern sections of the Metroplex. So you got that green low there, got low for Shreveport. Again, very isolated activity. Looks like not too much, but we move a little closer here into Memphis, Jackson, towards Nashville. Got the yellows, got moderate chance for some hail today, upwards of 2-inch hail. And this is the most significant area. So that's your best chance for hail across the risk area today. So areas such as Jonesboro, Arkansas, Jackson, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, and even areas like Cape Girardeau and getting pretty close to Paducah there where you also have that moderate. And then here for Nashville, I got a low risk. I think there's the chance for storms to make it to the Nashville metro area. However, it looks like things may turn more wind-driven than hail-driven by the time they get over to Nashville by this evening. So what's it looking like for cities? I got a city forecast here for Jackson, Tennessee. It looks like timeline's going to be tonight, so it's going to be well after dark, probably about 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. for parts of western Tennessee. That maximum hail size looks like about 2 inches in diameter. That chance of hail for at least 1 inch hail we're saying that's what that moderate risk is for. For golf ball size hail or larger, that maximum potential is 2-inch hail, but I think it's a fairly low end chance. It's got to be that one good storm to move right through the city there, and that is also kind of similar to what we see for the Memphis area as well. So here we have a wind forecast map here as well, seeing how we do now. Map wind and tornadoes. We got to have that wind forecast out for you guys. So you see here we got the colors again, similar to what you see on the maps, and then the most significant areas. That most significant area we're looking at here is across central, middle Tennessee, and western Tennessee. So Jackson and Nashville, you got that moderate chance there of winds from 58 to 73 miles an hour. That's anywhere here within this shade of blue, and that extends all the way to Dallas, Shreveport, Little Rock, Memphis, all those areas. Lower end risk, better chance for hail if anything happens at all. That best chance for wind will be once these storms kind of turn into more of a line versus being isolated. So future radar, what is it going to be looking like? This is the most recent high resolution rapid refresh model, and you see storms exploding this evening. And this is actually the most impressive run so far, and is again the most recent one that just finished right before this video here. You can see storms forming, and this evening, right around dinner time, about 5-6 o'clock, moving through the area, and then you see a couple of really intense storms actually when it loops back around across middle Tennessee. We're going to have to watch a couple of these really carefully. The atmosphere is primed for some big hail. If you see some dominant supercells like that, we could really see some hail upwards of 2 inches diameter. Again, closing in on areas like Jackson, Tennessee, Memphis, and maybe even like the southern sides of the Nashville metro. Places maybe like Franklin or Murfreesboro, I believe, are two areas that we're looking at there. So that's what we're looking at for today. Quite a bit of activity. Looking ahead at tomorrow, we're going to see some better chance for some Texas action. We see some hail possible across south central Texas. Austin is probably my prime spot right now for tomorrow's forecast. Again, seeing maybe up to some golf ball size hail. Got that moderate chance for Austin, for College Station. Lower end chances for places a little further south like San Antonio, and maybe even across the border towns. And further to the east, there could be some hail, but it'll be more isolated up to quarter size hail. Probably a better wind risk once we get towards Louisiana and Mississippi. So you're going to have a much lower risk there as well. So looking at that future radar for Texas, and we're going to see this is another model that we have. It gets a little messier, a little noisier. Unfortunately, the rapid refresh model didn't go out far enough for these storms. They're going to be in the evening hours, probably, again, leading into overnight. After about 7, 8 p.m., you're going to see storms overnight going into Wednesday morning. So looks like we could see some storms. You can see here a lot of stuff explodes close to Wednesday morning, and you see these isolated storms showing up south of Dallas. So we're watching that super carefully. Of course, the I-35 corridor in Texas has a lot of people and a lot of you guys who are very focused in on that region. So looking ahead beyond today and tomorrow, we're looking at Wednesday, a lot of deep south action. So it looks like places like Houston, New Orleans, Pensacola, all at risk for some severe weather on Wednesday. That's hail and wind, possibly more wind focused, especially the further east you get. And then on Thursday, a little area here as the system moves off the coast for Tallahassee, Jacksonville, places like Savannah, Georgia, all for your day on Thursday. And by the time we get to Friday, everything moves out. Nothing to expect for severe weather for your Friday and probably most of your weekend, as another system will start moving out going into next week. Looks like we're really starting to have storm season begin pretty soon here. I think we're going to be much different than last year where we were kind of twiddling our thumbs till the end of March. So, no storms for Friday. There we go. I forgot about that. Follow us here on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Oops, I got my Instagram, my Twitter switched there. I'll switch that back again. First day with the new graphics, a couple of little bugs in there. We'll fix that again. At Hail Trace for both Instagram and Twitter. It doesn't really matter what the logo looks like. That's what it's going to be. And you can contact us. Any other comments, questions, or concerns you may have, you can call us right there at 855-334-4245. You can email us, info@hailtrace.com. We promise we do look at those. And you can visit our website at hailtrace.com. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, especially about the new graphics, I know I'm doing a lot of new stuff here, guys. I think I'm going to actually record a video to go a little more in detail about how things are different, how it compares to the old maps. And give me your feedback. I like to hear what you think of everything. If you have any suggestions of what you want to see, I'm just trying to make this as easy for you to understand what we are trying to convey to you about the risks for hail, wind, and tornadoes. If not, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, We'll be back later for some live coverage. If any big storms do occur, we will do live coverage. We got a lot of cool stuff that we want to show off with some live coverage. We just need storms to happen. If not, I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you on Tuesday.